Hello. How's everybody doing? Is everybody ready for some Metroid Dread? I know I am. Yeah, so this is going to be the last Metroid game until Metroid Prime 4 comes out. And unless you guys really want to see Other M, this is it. We've gone through them all. There are the remakes, like the 3DS thing. Like, I haven't technically played the OG, but the OG is pretty rough. The OG Metroid 2 is also fairly rough. And I think it's time to give the series a rest. You know, we have been doing this for over a year at this point, I believe, and yeah. It is actually we can see really quick. When did we start this journey? I'm going to the playlist, looking at number 1. Let's take a look and see what it is. Oh wait, Metroid Prime 2, Corruption. Where is? Go away. Hey. Metroid Mega Playlist. Here it is. And here we go. We started with Metroid Prime 1 a year ago. Yep. Let's see when exactly that was. It just tells me a year. That. Pause it real quick. Looks like we get even less info. It just says a year. Well. Oh. May 17th, 2023 is when we started this journey. And it is now, so this took us May, June, July, August, September. Something close to, after we beat this, something close to a year and a half to go through all the games. It's a lot. But also consider the fact that, count again, 16 months, yeah. So, all things considered, the fact that I was doing the every other stream thing between this and Phoenix Wright for that year and a half-ish time frame. I feel like we could have done all this in a year. But if we focused on one game, that is. But it is what it is. It's been one hell of a journey, and we're going to see this through to the end. I was saying count again to the third comment. First, second, third. Oh, damn it. Damn it. That was fourths. Damn it. Well, anyways.
Hello, door.
Space.
Hello, door.
Toko.
Oh shit! A rat!
Oh shit, a rat. And yes, of course. Excuse me. We must do the inevitable. Not inevitable. Obligatory. I'm sorry, I wanted to sound smart. And I did not sound smartly. My bad. But anyways. Blessed you. Dankeschön. Alright. Let's get into it, shall we? Time to dread some Troids. Let me know how the audio is. These games are always like deceptively quiet. Okay. So, as you can see, I have gotten 100% on this before, but we're going to do a fresh run. You know what? Let's do hard mode. Why the hell not? This is our last game. Let's do hard mode. Can't do dread mode. Spoilers! I had said at the end of the Metroid Prime 3 stream that I've relatively recently played Metroid Dread, so this should go a lot quicker. And I'm going to do something that is going to bother me to no end, and it will also probably bother you guys. But you'll see what I mean whenever I get to it. It's a really dumb choice that the programmers made with the map system. Get ready. Metroid, a virulent floating organism that drained energy from its prey through physical contact. Metroids were originally created by the Chozo and named after their word for ultimate warrior. Their value as a bioweapon sparked several crises, and as a result, all traces of them have been eliminated. They are now extinct. X-Parasite, a gelatinous parasitic organism indigenous to the planet SR388. It could absorb the DNA of its host, living or dead, and replicate its form. When infecting a living host, it could even access the host's memories. X-Parasites were driven not by emotion, but by an instinctive need to replicate and spread to increasingly stronger hosts. Their inability to be controlled marked them as even more dangerous than their sole predator, the Metroids. Like the Metroids, they are believed to be extinct. Samus, also extinct. This was our little encounter during Metroid Fusion, if y'all remember. I got gooped, and so they gave me my cute little fusion suit. Because I got pancake syrup all over me. With no Metroid surviving on SR388, it became infested with the X, horrifying parasites capable of imitating any living being, which we've already established. Anyways, unaware of this, I set foot... Oh, I guess this is supposed to be Samus saying this. With no Metroid surviving SR388, it became infested with the X, horrifying parasites capable of imitating any living being. Unaware of this, I set foot on the planet, got infected, and almost died. Spoilers. The only thing that saved me was a vaccine created from Metroid DNA, which also left me uniquely able to oppose the X. This ability was tested immediately when I went to the Biologic Space Laboratories, BSL, research station to investigate a distress signal. SAX! There, I battled many powerful X forms, including the SAX, which was the X mimicking me in my power suit at full strength. I eventually eliminated the X-Menace on SR388 by setting the BSL research station on a collision course with the planet. After that, the X and Metroids were just memories. Or so we thought. Just when all seemed over, the Galactic Federation received a mysterious video transmission. Look at that there, that X! Look at that! It's an X! It showed an X, alive in the wild. Thorough analysis proved the video was real. Although the sender was unknown, the transmission was traced to a particular planet. Samus, you gotta go on do their X thing. It's gonna do shit. It was called ZDR. If the X had somehow escaped extinction out there, they would pose a threat to the entire galaxy. The Galactic Federation dispatched a research team of 7 EMMI, or EMI, to investigate. Dreadrap and Discord. We'll take a lesson here in a second. An EMI is a large research robot designed to capture field samples and extract their DNA. Their incredible mobility and protective plating, made of the strongest stuff in the universe, the strongest stuff in the universe, practically guaranteed the mission's success. But not long after their arrival on ZDR, all communication was lost. So they're gonna send little old Samus down there. Fuck up damn Emmy. What's happening on CDR? Is the planet really infested with X? As the only one immune to the parasites, it's up to me to go there and find out. Ooh, and we get cutscenes too. They'll load eventually. Don't worry. Do 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 do.
We'll soon be entering CGR's atmosphere.
The bounty for this mission does not seem appropriate.
Beep, boop, boop, beep, boop.
The risk clearly outweighs the reward.
Samus don't give a fuck.
Treat our lost assets with care, please.
Entering the atmosphere in T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Atmosphere entered. Oh shit. Like she like accelerates into the planet. Like I'm gonna enter this motherfucker like it's never experienced. This is my favorite power suit of Samus. In fact, I would say that this suit looks significantly cooler than the final upgraded suit. I just love how clean it looks. The blue and white is just so cool. That's easily my favorite power suit, hands
That
down.
elevator leads to the depths of an underground facility.
In fact, can you...
Signal quality is likely to be low. Remote communication remains difficult. Try to connect with the facility's network when you reach the bottom. That way, you can remain in contact. Any objections, lady?
No, I don't think you can. I've got the suit up there. Grab it here in a second. Just skip from Samus entering the atmosphere to, well, shit, everything's fucked now. Right? She's out of her ship, like, motherfucker. Oh, yeah, this is what happened. Right. So yeah, this is the Various suit, and it looks really cool with the white and gold. But I don't know, there's just something about the blue and white combo that just looks so fucking badass. Oh, you's about to get fucked. Boot Den. Goes Kaioken times 100. And fucks him up. After that, I blacked out. How many people did I kill? I feel so exposed. All right. So, let's listen to this thing that Toko has shared. Oh, you know what? I don't think I can, Toko. You guys are gonna have to listen on your own time, because if this is a music video, it's 5 minutes long, and it's going to have spoilers, so can't really play that right now. Maybe what we can do is remember this and give us the music, give us the video, like, at the end of the streams. Or at the end of the playthrough, I should say. Hey, Dupless, what's up?
Hello there.
It's been a minute. How are you doing? It looked like he grabbed her, but then he was like, oh fuck, if I shoot her from here, I'm gonna get my hand caught in the blast, and it's gonna hurt me. Oh man. Basically. Okay, so, look at the map in the top right. You see this? This is how we fill in the map. You see all those spots? I have to physically jump into them to fill out the map. So, if I go to an area and I avoid doing that and I just kind of fuck around, the map starts to look like this. This pisses me off to no end. Like, why is it that if I find the map station, it doesn't, like, fill in these things? And why is it whenever I go into a new area, which is denoted by this yellow square, rectangle, that I have been to the area, why doesn't it just fill in everything? Instead, I've got awkward spots that don't get covered. I have decided, for the sake of playthrough, that I will not spend time filling out those spots. I will still try to collect as much stuff as I can, but I am not going to do what I usually do and try to fill out all of the map, because, God, it just drives me crazy. Who needs a map? I do! It just looks like the map has vitiligo or something after you, like, explore an area.
Uploading data.
Samus.
So you've accessed the network station. Well done, Samus.
I love Adam's voice in
your
this.
vital signs and video log from the data you uploaded.
I kind of want, like, an AI, not a GPS or something where it needs to be super duper clear, but just like an AI that sounds like Adam in this game.
But I cannot account for why you lost consciousness. My readings indicate
I like to think Samus just sees a hole and says, ooh, I want to ram my fist in there so bad. And then she does, and then it actually progresses things.
You might call it physical amnesia. That brings me to
That's
your
how you get
say,
ahead in life.
I
You
am
fist the
checking
fuck out of a
Federation
door
database against your
to
video
open
log.
it.
It appears to have been a close-up. The attacker's identity is not yet clear. I have determined that you are somewhere within the depths of ZDR. Your top priority should be to return to your ship on the surface. This situation is precarious. Trust your instincts as you navigate upward. This planet appears to consist of multiple areas. Shuttles, elevators, and other modes of transport connect them. Keep an eye out for ways to reach the surface. The ship's location is marked on your global map. Check it for yourself. You may encounter pockets of low temperature. Your Metroid DNA renders you vulnerable to such environments. Spending time in cold areas will be harmful to you. There are many such cold areas scattered underground. Do not enter them with your basic power suit. One final thing. Underground interference is preventing radio transmissions. Check in with me at any network stations you find.
The blocky orb thing looks like AS. Amnesia. How the fuck did that get into production? So there's also a very subtle thing about that blocky orb, Adam, that I can't really tell you because it'll be spoilers. but there's something that the block does, or the orb thing does that tells you that something is going on. Remind me whenever we get towards the end of the game for me to explain what I'm talking about. Because it's actually kind of cool and very, very subtle. A very, very subtle hint. I can also just, tell you guys in the Discord if you want. If an area on the map is blinking, it indicates that a hidden item is there. Oh, really? Like this hidden item? A Miskel tank. Nice. Fuck you. Whee! So that moment right there where it was like push X and you can counter the Emmy, you get 2 opportunities for that when it catches you. And the timing for it is different every single time. And it's very, very small window, like a single frame or 2. Hey, what's going on, Tyler?
Hey, everybody.
How you doing? Countering the enemy. Sounds legit. It is ever since the what's it called? 3DS game. The energy from the central unit transformed the arm cannon into an Omega cannon. Omega Blaster online. We go. Whee! Oh, hold on. Takes a second, and takes a second, and we go boop. Chicken butter. Oh no! I didn't realize that he was going to be there. Okay. So that's what I'm talking about. Super, super small frame, time frame to do that. All right. Oh, it wanted me to do this. Okay. Pew. Did you just die? I did. Very, very quickly. You should rebrand to Chicken Butter Podcast. It'd be kind of funny, but I feel like we would be the only ones who get it, and everybody else would kind of just be like, what? Although, there is the factor of, why is this thing called chicken butter? And people would be intrigued based on that alone. Today is apparently the 14th anniversary of Gen 5 Pokemon. Is that X and Y? Or is... Okay, Gen 1 is Kanto, Gen 2 is Johto, Gen 3 is Ruby Sapphire, Gen 4 is... Oh, no, it's Black and White. Black and White. Keyshawn!
Hi, doggy.
Gen 5 is Black and White. I figured it out. How you doing, Keyshawn? Welcome to Metroid Dread. We're about to enter an Emmy room. I'm tired. I'm always tired. Hi, tired. I'm Dad. That works now because I actually am. I still hate that joke. Felt. This is probably my least favorite aesthetic of any Metroid game. Everything just looks synthetic. To be fair, this is the first area, but also... yeah, I could see that. Ironic that you don't think that Fusion looks synthetic. I would say that I like this aesthetic better than Fusion. Super Metroid was good and had its own aesthetic that was really, really good. In fact, it was probably the best 2D Metroid aesthetic. The first Metroid honestly sucked, except for the remake made it look actually good and serviceable. Fusion was pixel art, so it had charm to it. Everything else just looks made out of plastic. Gotcha. I don't know. I like it, but also I'm the one playing it. It feels really, really good to play. I will say that. And I like the little subtle things like you go into a dark room like this and her arm orbs or shoulder orbs are glowing. Even the water looks made out of plastic. I'm a big pixel art fan. Me too.
It's reasonable to assume all Emmy will be Emmy send out a pulse to detect vibrations in the air within a certain range. Essentially, they can hear you. Upon detecting vibrations, an Emmy
I think making the undiscovered planet interesting doesn't have to include making it desolate and lifeless. It's a little weird.
Otherwise, the danger to you increases dramatically. An Emmy that has seen you will begin pursuit. Part of the pursuit protocol is to seal the Emmy zone exits. You will be trapped inside. To survive, you must leave its range of pursuit. Evade the Emmy and it will disengage. This will also unseal the exits. An Emmy never...
Yeah, I've literally figured out all of this, Adam. Thank you.
Operate only within that range. I estimate
This thing is going to try and sell you car insurance at any moment. I mean, you're older now. I guess the last time I saw you, I hadn't quite finished the complete revolution yet. That voice is annoying. I kind of like it. Wait, is today your birthday, Tyler? Last time I saw you, I hadn't quite finished the complete revolution yet. Wait, or are you saying that your birthday was a couple days ago? September 9th. There you go. I figured it out. However, I also didn't know the exact date. You were born on 9/9? Fucking lucky.
The Emmy are immune to your current weapons. You lack
The Canadian Revolution?
Defeat the first Emmy. Your only option
Well,
is to
happy
evade capture
belated.
and find an exit.
Let me give you a birthday song.
Look at this graph.
The highest priority in an Emmy zone should be simply to survive.
Oh, you know what? This one actually would be a lot more appropriate. It is indeed the circle of life. It's the circle of life. Look at this. Look at this cake. Every time I do it, makes me bake. What the hell is on Joey's head? What the hell's on Joey's head? What the hell's on Joey's head? I can't get it. I love the sound that the Emmys make, though. Boop, boop, beep, boop, boop, beep, 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 boop. Beep, beep, boop, boop. Beep, beep, boop, boop. Beep, beep, boop, boop, beep, 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 boop. Beep, beep, boop, boop. Oh shit, wrong turn. Doesn't matter, I can't go up there. Ah, shit! Oh, no wrong turn. Ah! No! Shit! No! No! Fuck. Ah, shit. I think they were going for a horror vibe. Just comes off like unfinished. Okay, try this again. Beep beep boop boop beep 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 boop. Beep beep boop boop. Shit. Keep going, Samus. Whew, made it. And now we're underwater. Oh. Okay. Was not expecting that. I didn't realize my health would go down that quick. I know I'm on hard mode, but holy shit. Oh, my energy is 15. Or 59. That would explain a lot. I didn't know that it feels a little quick and weird looking. This game seems super fast paced. It is significantly faster than other Metroid games. Also, they really should have stayed away from the kill animations if they knew they were going to go all the way. Can I reach this one? I can't yet. Kill these underwater butterflies. And it rains! So now we go back, because I can't curl up into a ball yet. There we go. Map room? This is the first time I've seen you say something negative this quick about a game space, if I recall. I do like the suit off animation, though. That's one area where the design team always puts in the appropriate amount of work. I like how dramatic she'll like throw her head back whenever that happens. This really is one that you guys need to play, though, because while your criticisms are valid, it plays so good. It's so nice. I don't think I was supposed to go back down here. I don't know, I've been quick to criticize the other games too, and they deserved it. Yeah, he was, he had words to say about Prime 3 pretty damn quick, and they were also really, really valid. Let's see. I think the last Metroid game that was really amazing was Metroid Prime 1. I will say that the counter system is pretty nice in this too. Ah! Ah! Shit, shit, shit. No! Damn it. Actually, am I supposed to go this way? Am I supposed to go back up? I don't think I'm supposed to go back up. I didn't see it, so I wouldn't know. What, Metroid Prime? The thumbnail has been updated by the lovely Retter Tatter. Everybody go check it out. It is super cool. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. That's right. I go down here. There we go. Back into the Emmy zone. Uh-oh. Whee! Oh, shit. I think Prime 1 was a lightning in a bottle situation where they happened to have the stars aligned and made a well-polished, immersive world worth exploring. Honestly, get tired of always abandoned planets. I feel like one teeming with life with pre-established civilization can be just as interesting if done right. But then again, I'm super tired. It kind of seems like they might be going that direction with Metroid Prime 4. That is yet to be seen. Oh my god. But it kind of looks like that in the parting shot that they did. I would also love to have a world that feels lived in versus desolate robot planet. But also, I just want more Metroid, so there's that too. Okay. Can't go there. Metroid Prime 1 made the world feel teeming with life without actually having too many different enemy types. Actually, I can get under here. And I get the charge beam. Hell yeah. Now we no longer need money because we can charge things. Hooray. Stupid. I bet it did. It just hasn't felt like it for me for most of these games. Ah, it's the beginning area. Gotta hope so. I feel like after all this, it sort of makes me feel like they don't think any abandoned planet is interesting if it isn't abandoned and spooky. But also, you have to consider one of the things that makes Metroid interesting is when there isn't a lot of people or things around. It is supposed to be a sense of isolation. That's what made Metroid 3 feel kind of ooky when you had the Galactic Federation constantly, like, in your earhole. So, abandoned, desolated planet. I feel like you can definitely get a middle ground, like what they did with Prime, and have a lot of life going on, but no people around anymore. Basically, abandoned civilizations. That said, I'd rather have bad enemy design with parry than bad enemy design without parry, like Ocarina of Time. Yeah, right? Oh, yeah, parry mechanics are very common these days, for better or worse. I think they can add some depth to combat, but sometimes they're used as a substitute for good design. That said, I'd rather have bad enemy design with parry than bad enemy design without parry. Ocarina of Time's combat was painful. Yeah, I agree. It is Metroid's trademark. At that point, I feel like it would be a different kind of game altogether. Essentially, it would be a 2D Halo. Yeah, I think Aaron Hansen said it best. The thing about Ocarina of Time that makes it kind of hard to sit through if you didn't like grow up with it is the whole entire wait and attack versus like the Dark Souls or something where like you can actively attack or you can dodge or you can guard, but yeah. Oh wait, this is just going back there. Don't need to do that. Can't go up there. We can save. And we should save. Something nice about this game versus other ones, though, is it does have an auto-save feature at certain points. I was playing Dragon Ball Kakarot and I couldn't be bothered to finish it. The entire game is just wait and attack. Wait and attack. So goddamn annoying. Autosave is really is really nice. Ooh, we're in one of them rooms. Oh, it's down there. Where was there a charge beam door? There must be one. Otherwise I wouldn't have got that little scenelet down there, right? Up here? No. Hey, buddy. Thing is, when you start putting hands to a mob, you don't want the flow of the game interrupted by the obligatory "I'm invincible until I get my shit in." It's not challenge; it's just a waste of players' time. Terraria, you can always attack, but sometimes you're forced to wait. See, that's the thing. It's like giving the player an option is what makes it fun. I could do this thing. Or I could do this other thing. And while it's not as safe to do this option, it does present higher reward. So it's give and take. There was a game journalist that this room is named after, if somebody could look it up. He said that this room was bad game design because, bad level design because he couldn't figure out that these invisible blocks were here. And everyone thought it was ridiculous because they have been teaching you up to this point that you should be shooting around and looking around, and that's kind of just what you do in a Metroid game. And the fact that he was so pissed that he couldn't find the way forward because of how the level was designed, they named the room after him, and I absolutely love that. I love that for him. I watched that video. It made me laugh. It was so dumb. It's like you had to have like busted invisible blocks to get to this point. How can you not figure out that you need to do it again? I don't know. And we're gonna turn down the heat a little bit. And open a few doors. Well, I found a thing, but I can't get it. What a fucking legend. That's actually hilarious. What a silly guy. Okay, that's fucking stupid. That just shows how gamers these days have gotten used to games holding their hand and solving the game is just supposed to be given. You shouldn't have to use your brain. It's like how they always paint grabbable ledges yellow because players might not realize where to go. Yeah, it's like you couldn't possibly figure out how to automatically make your character move forward by literally just holding different directions. No, no, no. We gotta show you that you need to climb this specific ledge because now it's yellow. How much brain would you need to use? It's literally right there. Apparently too much brain, Keyshawn. Nope. Nope. Okay. Ow. There we go. Oh, also, hello, Dupless. Back when I was a kid, you had to jump to your death sometimes because you didn't know the right way. You figured it the fuck out or turned the game off and went outside like a bitch. I like how giving up on the game is the thing that makes you a bitch. It's like, fuck this. I'm gonna go outside and learn soccer. Okay, so it wants me to go this way. It wants me to go this way. Ow. Stupid space shrimps. It's gonna go this way. Through the impossible room that nobody could ever possibly figure out. It is. Makes you a quitter.
Uploading data.
Where you're just retreating and recouping.
There is no record of your assailant in the Federation database. However, there are records of the chosen warrior tribe. There is a strong possibility the two are connected. You have seen the warrior tribe's architecture and artifacts on this planet. I conclude that this was one of their settlements. But why
I call that a
did someone lead
tactical
you here
move.
and send the enemy after you? The footage of the ex-parasite may have been staged to lure you in.
You know, I learned from video game. You know what I learned from video games when I was a kid? Quitters never win and winners never quit. It's just how it is. And also,
Situation
winners
remains
never use
unclear,
drugs.
But your priority hasn't changed. You must return to the ship. You have activated the magma supply system that has restored power to the closed thermal doors. Seek them out to proceed. Continue to search for the unique energy you employed against the first enemy. It is the only way you can confront them. Unfortunately, this energy is limited. You may
Home
have
Team
noticed
100,
participating
drug
after an enemy
bugs,
is destroyed.
zip. Exactly.
There are 6 remaining enemy hunting you.
Kids that grew up in the
You have no
90s
reason
know
to
about the
confront
DARE
them.
program.
Remember that.
The trauma that is the DARE program, which was a anti-drug program that actually proved to make kids want to do drugs more because they introduced the kids to drugs that they weren't even aware of. Isn't that a fun little fact? Shit. You're gonna be hearing a lot of that in this playthrough. Shit. Shit. Maybe not want to do more, but made them aware of drugs they otherwise wouldn't have known existed. Yeah. Winners use drugs. I didn't even go to school and I knew about the DARE program. That's the next excuse I'm gonna use when I get destroyed in the COD. Oh god. Just tell them that a fucking Emmy is on your ass and that's why you got distracted. Open up, open up, open up. Thank you. Okay. Where am I? Oh my god, where am I? Oh good. I'm at the spot I need to be in. Ah, Samus! I knew you would come. It's me, giant floating eyeball. I think these things are supposed to be reminiscent of Mother Brain. Because they're firing her exact same stupid little... Yep, and the fact that they are a brain. Way to go, chill. Firing the little SpaghettiOs that they fired, or she fired, or whatever. There we go. Wow. Touch the brain, get super gun. Now, the reason why she's touching things to absorb their power is because she was injected with Metroid DNA, and so now she has the power to absorb blah, blah, blah. You fill in the blanks. Also, they just straight up lied about the potency of drugs, like Mary J. Like, they'd say if you smoked pot one time, your brain would turn to mush or some shit, and then when kids saw some celebrity smoke pot, they said, well, shit. They just lied out their ass. Look at that fucking dork of a boss, Lamau. I remember how many times you died to the brain. Still funny. I never paid attention to those DARE events. Too busy being a gamer. Lol. I agree. I was gonna make a joke about how lame it looked, but didn't. Yeah, the DARE program was really, really stupid in that regard. Where it's just like, oh my god, it's going to be the end of the world if you even touch a pot. And they would always try to give you, like, stupid alternatives. Like, instead of smoking pot, why don't you go outside and fly a kite? Write a play with your friends. It's just like, these all sound like activities that would actually be significantly better if I smoked pot before I did them. Now we just wail on this guy's face till we expose his gushy innards. Oh, we missed. Okay, that's not good. There we go. Touch. My arm cannon melts away, but now I get the ability to cling to things. Spider-Man. Spider-Man does whatever a spider can. Climbs a wall just like this. Tilt the left stick. Directionless. That is a cool weapon. I always thought it was weird that Samus never uses automatic weapons. I used to go outside and caught insects half the time when I wasn't playing video games. So you're doing IRL Animal Crossing? Wow. Just kidding. I think being truthful helps more than making it seem like you would blow up the planet if you used drugs. There are some people, including me, who would, after learning that, 100% do them. Yeah, see, that's the thing. It's like they were too heavy-handed with the way that they were trying to convey the information. Drugs and alcohol can ruin your life. Absolutely. But also consider the fact that drinking a beer when you're at a party is not necessarily going to be a thing that causes you to become an alcoholic. You ever catch a grasshopper and put it in a Pokeball? That was the ultimate I'm a gamer, but I also touch grass move back in the 90s. I got wasps sometimes also. Sadly, there were no Pokemon. I would like to take this opportunity to say fuck wasps. Wasps are easily the worst insects ever on the planet. No sort of redeeming qualities. They just make hives that don't have any sort of like nutritional value to them. You can't eat them like honey, and they can sting you over and over, unlike bees that can only do it once. Nah, bro, hornets are the worst. Never tried to catch a wasp. That was too chicken shit. Would have been fun to throw that shit at my sister, though. Hornets are the worst. Like, but for real, though, they're just terrible. Do you think bees realize that they only get one sting and then they're done? Or is that just like something that they find out? Oh god. Missed again. There we go. It's a good question. No. Bees operate as a collective, so I don't think an individual bee has, like, a sense of identity. True. An item cube! I love both of those things. Cubes and items. But when you put them together... what the hell is this thing? He mad. Okay, this boss is kind of metal. I like the kill animation of this boss too. Whoop, 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 whoop. Ow! Shit. Ow. Nope. No, but it's blinking red. Things do not look good for our protagonist. The brain thing is more of a security system and not made for combat like Mother Brain was. It's still dorky. Dorky brain. Ow. Give me all the giblets. And we go... Slidey slide? We unload on this mother trucker. Oh! Ooh, this little Orby thing is almost busted. is it. Samus ain't fucking around now. And absorb. I'm just gonna take this. Phantom Cloak acquired. GG! Move my head down a little bit so we can see the HUD. There's not much else to see. Hold on. Not a whole lot else to see, but there you go. When the boss goes to hit you while you're grabbing the magnet area, you jump over it. Gotcha. It ain't worth it after the Graham head ass. Oh. Damn, she really bust out that suit like, better put me on the Instagram. Samus was just like, damn, I hope he's dead right now. I can't turn around until I get my clip. I will say, Samus' endurance is incredible. Tanking a hit like that, is, like how it swiped her with its tail, is crazy feat. Most people would have their back broken or something. Should definitely do that for the Graham. We got flushed! Now I can go invisible. But I can't do anything while invisible. Well, I can't run while invisible, I should say. Climbing up a wall, climbing up a wall, boo. He's got alien DNA, Metroid DNA, probably whatever Captain America got. Just say I'll have 2. Yeah. That's what I heard somebody say on a video one time. It's just like, she's got so much DNA in her, like, how does she even know what her DNA is anymore? She's got human DNA, Chozo DNA, Metroid DNA, X-Parasite DNA. She's got a lot of stuff. She's just like a cesspool of DNA at this point. Tape made me realize I sort of like these, except for the dab. Leave that shit in 2016. Oh, that's right, I can explore... Well, this isn't one of the areas, but now that that Emmy is dead, I can explore the area freely. Alright, 7 o'clock. I'm gonna take a quick potty break. I will be right back. Hold on. Alright. I am back. Did I... Alright. I am back. Do. So last night, me and my girlfriend were watching PewDiePie vids from back in 2018, and we realized just how much the internet has been enshittified. YouTube was much better before the AI bullshit. I feel like just watching Pewds isn't grounds for a fully fair assessment of 2018 YouTube. Whole world was. I agree, by the way, just saying. I may not realize this, but back in 2018, PewDiePie was the mascot of YouTube. Yep, that's why he was like... It was big news whenever he was about to be overtaken by that, like, music channel, I want to say. Like, some music YouTube channel in India. Tell you what I miss the most from before AI took off. I miss the derpy photoshops that people would make. They were shit. They had so much charm and personality. It was a simpler time, better time. Also, I kind of like how much effort you had to put into your Photoshop to make them believable. Like, for example, I remember there was an episode of Scott the Woz talking about how he was responsible for a fake 3DS rendering of a special Yoshi-themed 3DS. And it was so believable that retailers actually picked it up and used that image for the actual Yoshi 3DS that Nintendo was releasing, which was not nearly as cool looking as the one that he made. So to make a Photoshop so believable that like you fool so many mega million dollar corporations into using it on their website as like placeholder images, that took skill. YouTube has auto captioning, like allowing AI to take over, not even referencing AI scripts. Yeah, and I don't know. I just hate that everything is made with AI, voiced with AI, written with AI, used AI generate. It's just bland, old, boring slop. Yep, that's exactly the future that we are headed towards, because AI is the easy thing. And people love easy things that make them money. So get ready for that. Like I've said many times at this point, AI is great. However, the way that it is utilized will be its downfall. Mark my words. I think, honestly, I think we're going to see some sort of renaissance of non-AI like art and stuff like that, because people are so tired of seeing that shit everywhere. Which would be great. I would love a second renaissance. That'd be so cool. That'd be so fucking cool to live through. And yeah, a lot of things hit so much more different before the pandemic. It's not even funny. The world feels significantly different. Damn, I had a word to describe what Scott did, but I forgot. So, take this reaction emoji. I will. Oh, you know what? I'm supposed to go this way. So this go invisible thing is only really going to be useful whenever we come to Emmy fights. Or the Emmy run and hide sections, I should say. Otherwise, you don't really see it much after this initial area, but to be fair, with a lot of Metroid weaponry, that seems to be the case. You'll use it for certain areas every once in a while, but you won't use it more than a handful of times. Oh god, I even see AI-generated emojis. Like, what is the point? Everybody just makes up emojis that have no meaning at all. You want, like a real throwback, though? You guys remember ASCII art? ASCII? Where you make art out of, computer symbols? That took talent. Unless you used a program to do it. But, like, not Game Informer. GameFAQs, back in the day, would use, people who made guides would do the ASCII art for, like, the cover page. And it was really, really cool. Some of them were really, like, talented at doing it. Go. Next area. To Kataris. Oh yeah, like this. Kind of. But it's more like you draw a picture of, I don't know, Mario fucking Sonic with a bunch of computer letters, like, and you go out and see the whole thing. And it's not just like a series of, like, crazy emojis. It's just, the letters make the picture. Yeah, the other day I was watching this video where this guy made an ASCII art shader for 3D games, and he was playing Bloodborne with it or something like that. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Oh, fuck. Shit. Never mind, it was Elden Ring. Same difference. From soft game. Try going this way first. That's gonna be fiery hell. That is also gonna be fiery hell. Okay. And yes, I am not supposed to go this way. You can parry the robots before they attack. I'm scared. I'll see if I can do it, but I'm a little bit of a chicken shit right now because I'm playing this on hard mode. He's right! I saw a sword someone made. I forgot how they made it. The letter A. Probably some other letters too, though, to be fair.
Uploading data.
Uploading data.
DPR appears to be powered by thermal energy. Magma is pumped from the planet's interior and routed from there.
Yep.
I have located the central routing system for the magma. It is here in Kataris.
Oh, you know what I could do? I know what to do. Hold on.
Samus, your current suit cannot protect you as you explore Kataris. The extreme heat of the lava is too much for it. Under no circumstances should you enter high temperature areas.
There we go. Now everybody's happy. Space was asking me to move it over so he could see more of the HUD. Oh, hold Alt to crop. I thought it was Shift. Oh well, this works too.
I know the shuttle somewhere above here. Use it to find a path forward. There is one other thing to discuss. It is your new Phantom Cloak ability. The Phantom Cloak prevents the enemy from detecting you. Thus far, your only option was to run. Now, bypassing them is also an option. Use this to reach your objective. Note that using the Phantom Cloak severely decreases your mobility, and direct contact with an enemy will still result in capture. It is up to you whether to hold your position. Just be aware of your surroundings. The Phantom Cloak is useless. Once an enemy sees you, you will need to evade capture until it gives up pursuit. The Phantom Cloak can remain active after your aim has been depleted. It will consume your life energy instead. Consider it a desperate measure. Remember, it cannot drain your energy down to nothing. Judicious use of this technique will improve your probability of survival.
But no, you know what it is with AI content that makes it so shit? It's the same as, like, when you go to the store and there are, like, 25 different brands of potato chips, and so they're just blend together. Except with AI, it's like you walk down the aisle, and there are millions of slightly different versions of the same potato chips. Next Pringles meeting, the pictures be like, picture this, salty Pringles. Isn't that just normal Pringles? What about sea salt Pringles? Actually, I think that's a flavor too. Yeah, but what makes it even shittier is it's like... this isn't even Lay's making these potato chips anymore. This is, Fred from Ohio. He's using the exact same recipe as Lay's. But he won't tell you that, because that's illegal. Gotcha. Let's see, there's something up here. Ah, thermal thing. Fist it. Shit's redirected, yo! Yeah, it's like somewhere in that 8 million bags of chips, there are the Lay's chips, but you can't find the Lay's because they're buried in all the shit. Hey, don't disrespect Fred's chip smithing. Ah, yes, Fred Worth, the expert chipsmith. What a job title that would be. What do you do for a living, Fred? I'm a chipsmith. I design chips on my forge. Oh, there we go. What does this seem like? It's different than the others. It's not. Chill's just insane. Oh, that's right, it's already activated. And also, from the moment you walk into the store, the workers just start pelting you with knockoff chips, and they follow you everywhere the whole time. Because they want you to buy their chips. He's good! He's good chip! What are these? Loy potato chips? Loy's? He's good. He's good brand. Loy's. I've heard the term ketchup chef, so we aren't that far off from chipsmith. There's a ketchup chef? No fucking way. The hell do they do? Are they the ones, the masterminds behind making the disgusting purple and green ketchup from the days of Shrek 1? That was a thing that us 90 kids had to live through. The fucking day of time of disgusting foods for the sake of being disgusting. Why not take this ketchup, but make it an unappealing color? What about that, 90s kids? I'll eat it! That was the greatest culinary exploit. I guess no one's here. I used it. I did too! It's just, looking at it in hindsight, green ketchup was disgusting. I don't know, I kind of loved all the different colored foods we had back then and was easily entertained. I will say this, I think the quality of snacks were better in the 90s. However, that's difficult for me to say because I am biased, because when you are a kid, your palate is considerably different than when you're an adult. So, yeah. Grain of salt and all that. Well, to be fair, back then there were much fewer regulations about how unhealthy the foods could be. Honey buns are the shit, bro. Don't trip. So kids were getting fat as fuck. Thanks, Michelle Obama. So there's a dessert, or there's a cookbook or like a recipe, something or other online that you can find prison recipes for things, and you can make a cheese Danish. And I wish I was kidding, but also if you were in prison, this is what you had to work with. Whatever. By taking a slice of cheese and a honey bun, and then microwaving it. And my coworker, did that. And made us all eat it. And I feel like if I didn't know that that's what he did, it would have just been like some subpar bullshit dessert. But knowing that that's how the food that was in my mouth came to be, is what made it upsetting to me. But yeah, it's a thing. It's not a good thing, but it certainly is a thing. Supposed to be cream cheese. Oh. Okay. Ratter has done time in prison, so she definitely would know. But yeah, I would believe that. It might just be that he had a craft single to work with. That is foul. It is fairly disgusting. It might have been better if it was cream cheese like Ratter said. But we essentially had a, Oh, gotcha. Ratter is saying that the slice of cheese is not the right kind of cheese for a cheese Danish. It's supposed to be cream cheese for that. She is right. But that's what we ate. And it was not fantastic. And there were other recipes that my coworker wanted us to try, and we did a hard no. Absolutely refused. That should be a felony. Gives you more time. That's the wrong kind of cheese. Oh, gotcha. You remember all the saturated fat that used to be in McDonald's? That shit would literally kill your ass. You remember how everybody thought that the guy that made the documentary Biggie Size Me, or whatever it was just like an amazing person for revealing just how unhealthy McDonald's food was for everybody? And then it turned out he was like a complete piece of shit. And I feel like there were other controversies too, but they escaped me at the moment. Bro, thank God. I would have been like, alright bro, we let you cook once, never cook again. That's not even cooking. As far as I'm concerned, if you put something in the microwave and say, here's food, that's not cooking. That is food prep. It is two different things. Well, guess I won't go all the... Oh. Okay. I was not expecting him to do that. I thought the AI was just going to be really stupid, and it's because I used the thing. He's just like, well, guess I'll just move on. Nope. He was actually... That was almost scary. One thing that people say about this game is the quote-unquote dread wears off very quickly after the first couple of Emmys. Then it just kind of becomes frustrating. Bro, he was making a whole concoction in that microwave. What do you mean? That was cooking. We let bro cook, but that was not cooking. Bro just felt bad, like, damn, she doesn't even know she's not invisible. This shit is so sad. Well, we'll go around her fat ass just this once, just to make her feel better about herself. Nope, not that way. No, come back. See, I like this, where like there's low lighting, so she has like her lighting is kind of like the lighting in movie theaters on the ground. It's just like safety lighting or whatever it is. Yeah, it gets very annoying pretty fast. Still fun, but the Emmy thing kind of wears its welcome out fairly quickly. But I will say it is a nice change of pace for Nintendo to do something like that versus just, well, here's another Explore the World Metroid game. Now it's Explore the World Metroid game, but also this thing is chasing you. And it's a spooky. I still can't go in there. I will say the amiibo for this game is also super cool. And the thing is, it loses horror elements because it's well executed to begin with. They should have just made it a no-frills Metroid game. It's like playing hide-and-seek with a 4-year-old. Yeah, and it gets even more so later on. And the 4-year-old like starts to develop more senses. That's just like, oh, you're over there, hiding behind the curtain because I can see your feet. Hold on, let me show you the amiibo, though. These are actually pretty sick. There's Samus. And there's the Emmy. They're pretty neat. Yeah, I guess they're pretty neat. Pretty cool. Pretty cool little toys I got there. I like them. Yada do. Do 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 do. Hit. It's cool. Alright, I can't go up there. I would use the Pog emote, but this ain't Twitch. This is also hardly the play of game. Hardly. Oh, you know what? I think I know where to go now. Oh, that's right, they did remove the Pog emote. Because of all the controversy with that asshole. What do? They replace it with another Pepe meme. Woo. Got me. Still makes me mad. Makes you mad. What the fuck? I see Pog emotes all the time. No. I've got Pog on Discord. Are you telling me that Keyshawn has been Pog-gated? No. Sure, but on Twitch? I found that like 2 years ago. Go on YouTube, find any Twitch re-upload from any streamer ever. Always Pog emotes in the chat. Okay, so I guess this isn't the way to go, but at least I got more missiles. What about up here? No, I can't go through there because I can't ball up yet. Can't go up there, so I guess I'm going back through there. Emmy zone door. Okay, looks like I'm going over there. Looks like we're going over there now. Wait. Okay. Oh, this is open now. Gotcha. This is still not functional. We must need to go this way. Thank you for breaking that. Oh, fuck. Well, balls. Balls, I say. I made it, but I just went full circle. Shit. Shit. Yeah, I must need to go there. And it's still a danger zone. There we go. Apparently, they removed it back in 2020, but there was so much backlash in 2021 they replaced it with a new Pog emote, and that's the emote I'm talking about. Oh, shit. Well, that's good. I don't remember what the pre-2020 2020 Pog emote looked like. It's not important. Dude was a racist asshole. Nope. Not that way. Oh, shit. I feel like there is some sort of collectible in here, actually. At least I'm gonna find out. Nope. Never mind. Misremembering. Imagine someone walking up to Chill like, oh hey, what are those toys? And he's like, excuse me? They're called amiibos. And they're my premium Metroid Dread amiibos. Like it? Snotty ass boys. Excuse me, these are not toys. And also, the plural of amiibo is amiibo. Okay. Premium amiibo.
Mobile identifier. It can procedurally modify and enhance its own capabilities. Its ability to configure itself to fit into narrow spaces is a standard feature. Any enemy you encounter will likely do so as it pursues you. You are not capable of destroying their armor plating. This would be true even at your full capability.
They are not toys. They are action figures.
You are faced with overwhelming power. Accept your helplessness.
Accept your helplessness. Yeah, spoken like a true ally.
Study each enemy carefully.
He out-nerded me.
The Phantom Cloak to advance.
How?
There are risks even here. The Phantom Cloak reduces your mobility and consumes more AN when you move or shoot. Do not hesitate to destroy an enemy. Whenever you discover more, you need energy.
Neato. That's like pretty much everything that I ascertained up to this point. They're gonna find me. I need to kill them. They upgrade me. Thank you, Adam. I have the power of God and anime on my side. I have the power of God and anime on my side. Yeah! Oh shit, oh shit. This thing has the power of God-er and anime-er on its side. Shh, don't tell him I'm here. God is dead. Oh. And anime is cringe. Fuck. Those are my last words. Well, the Emmy is getting me. Anime is cringe! Map update! Oh, that's another thing. It doesn't actually give you the map. It just shows you where the areas are. And you still have to go to those areas to actually see, like, the layout of the area. So all of these rectangles are actual places you can visit. But it's not going to tell you what it looks like until you go there. Which, I don't know. On the one hand, I'd rather it just, like, show me, like, the blacked out version of the thing, and if there's cool stuff to discover in it, whenever you find the room, it'll highlight it. But on the other hand, it does add to, like, the mysteriousness of the game. Just realize what's sapping the tension out of the horror element. What's sapping the tension out of the horror element in this game? The sound design. When the thing grabs you, there's no violin, no screaming, no death noise. It just kind of is. In a way, it's kind of more frightening, you could make the argument, because, like, you no longer have the pomp and circumstance of, like, this is a scary moment. It happens so quick that you don't even have time to let it sink in what just happened to you. But on the other hand, there's a reason why comedy shows will still put in laugh tracks even if the moment itself is funny enough to where you don't need an audience to tell you when to laugh. Because sometimes just having that audio cue is a way of manufacturing a sense of community into making everyone feel the exact same emotion. So having a canned laugh track will make anybody who's watching a show feel like they should be laughing. Whether or not they actually laugh is inconsequential. But, I mean, that's why they do it. Same thing with music cues. Whenever there's a more tense violin thing or whatever, it conveys a certain emotion that lets the viewer know that you are supposed to feel this way. So whenever something like that happens without any sort of cue, it does feel like it falls flat. If anything, good horror requires slow build-up. Well, dread. It's like nothing's even happening on screen if you close your eyes. When Mario falls off a cliff, it happens suddenly. That doesn't make it horror. Yeah, just playing devil's advocate. That's what's missing. There's no dread in this game called Metroid Dread. I think... I feel like if they were to name it something else besides Dread... like Metroid, well, Hunters is already a thing, but if they didn't have the name Metroid Hunters, Metroid Prime Hunters or whatever, Metroid Hunters would have been a fantastic name for this, because that's what it is you are in a Metroid game and you're being hunted by Emmy. Yes, you might feel a sense of dread, but anybody who's played this game before can tell you that that feeling goes away pretty damn quick. Metroid Survivor, yeah, that would work too. Something like that. Because, yeah, Metroid Dread gives you a sense of like, oh, this is supposed to be scary. And can it be scary at times? Yeah, I guess. Is it... oh, shit. Is it meant to be scary all throughout? Not really. Fuck. Nope. I don't know if it's because I'm older now, but those attacks of opportunity just seem like they are like 2 frames. Not even. Like, it's a single frame that you're supposed to react to. When you get it, it feels really satisfying, though. But yeah, like what Dupless and I were saying earlier is like, it really just... it overstays its welcome. Starts to feel more frustrating than dreadful. I feel like it's too bright and too samey. It's not built probably to be scary. It's meant to manufacture a tense scene that, even if it's an attempt, is bad horror. See, I think it's just... I think it's just a misnomer. Like, Metroid Dread gives you the idea it's supposed to be scary, yes, but I don't think they ever meant for this to be, quote-unquote, a horror game. These are just supposed to be intense moments. I think if it had a different name, it would have been a different feel. Finally. Save the data. Now where are we going? I agree. I said that to hint that it isn't meant to be scary. It's meant to be tense and build atmosphere. Gotcha. Let's see here. Does this function now? It does. Ah. Okay, so now we're over here. He's about to come up and say hello. Where should I be going? Up? Doesn't seem right. I don't think it was an accidental misnomer. They wanted this game to be a horror game, but they also wanted to appeal to the widest possible audience, which meant they couldn't make it genuine horror. Nintendo rarely does. That's the one genre that Nintendo shies away from. Even when it does horror, it's cutesy horror. Like Luigi's Mansion. But hell, like, not all of them can be winners. Nintendo does a lot of genres right, but horror's arguably not one of them. Okay. Over here now. I also agree to that, which, what I meant, if they wanted, they couldn't. If they wanted, they couldn't. It'd be pretty sweet if they brought in Capcom and made, like, a proper Metroid survival horror. Like, the only games on Nintendo consoles that were actually scary were always third-party. And even the ones that, like, were, oh god, Nintendo exclusive, like Eternal Darkness. There we go. Like, we have never seen them re-released on any other console. But to that end, we also haven't seen a lot of games from the PS2 era get re-released on another console, like Rule of Rose and Haunting Ground and all that. So it's not exclusive to Nintendo, I guess. What I meant exactly what Space said, it never wanted to be scary, just unsettling at times. Genuine horror would scare people off. After all, yeah, Nintendo is for kids. Apparently horror isn't for kids. Yeah, kids are not someone that apparently wants to be scared, I guess. Do I want to go this way? I can't go that way. I wonder if it wants me to go back to the elevator. It might. It might. I can't go through that door. Been here before, yeah. I can't go through there. You know what? I think I can go up there now, though. Baby is rather inconsolable tonight. Definitely gonna have to wrap things up around 8 o'clock. And the best part is that there have been some genuinely unsettling moments in Nintendo games before. Y'all remember the Yoshi 64 scene where Yoshi is getting airlifted to Bowser's castle, tears streaming down his face. Maybe he's on a mean streak today. I don't know what it is. He was napping just fine today. Maybe he's just overtired now. Babby. What he wants. Ratter's saying that the baby just doesn't really know what he wants, because he'll start crying, she'll do a thing, and then the thing will work for a little bit, but then he'll start crying. So she'll do something else, he'll stop crying, and then after a little bit, he'll start crying again. Damn, Cal, make up your mind. Shit. I like that one part of Ocarina in Time where it really became like a Resident Evil game. The Forest Temple? Oh, no. You mean the Shadow Temple shit. Yeah. Yeah, that was... I will say, I don't know that Nintendo is necessarily the scariest. It's definitely not the scariest video game company. However, it sure as hell has some very mentally scarring scenes in its games. And maybe that's because you're just not expecting it as, one, a kid, two, a kid playing a Nintendo game. Whoa. Hi. Alright, hold on. Ryder wants to show what Cal looks like in the carrier. Look at that, no hands. Amazing. This is where we need that wow button. Have you noticed that whenever we go from... thank you, Keyshawn. Have you ever noticed whenever we go from gameplay to the camera, it flashes green? I wonder if that's the camera or the cable. At least it's only temporary. For now. I don't want any more streaming camera issues. That time is past. Okay, so that just opened up that thing, but how do I get there? Can I get there from here? Yeah, energy tank, baby. Ooh, and a new area. Baby. Kangaroo baby on your chest. Baby goes on the... It's a good song, way to go, chill. You really did a good job. Thank you. Marsupial rat. Could have sworn that there was an item in here. Well, I was really scared by No Through Road. Not a game, but it left me scared for like 20 minutes after my first watch. No Through Road. Which one was that? Was that the boys with the found footage cam? I want to say it was like a group of British teenagers with a found footage cam. I also want to say that I have seen it before, but I guess I just don't remember its name. Yeah, I didn't know you knew about it. Oh, dude, I love creepy stuff. I've seen pretty much every single, like, Nuke's top 5 videos and, like, all the shit. You can ask Ratter. Besides video game media, one of my favorite genres to consume is creepy stuff. Some of it more believable than others. Some of it is just like documentary style videos, whatever, about cryptid bullshit. But others are things like the found footage things. Like I loved Marble Hornets back in the day. Found footage is awesome. Found footage is, I would argue, the most believable of horror genres. Of most believable videos of the horror genre, which is not surprising when it is supposed to emulate found footage. So yeah, horror is scariest when you can't explain it using logic. Yeah, very true. And we're about to go to Dairon. I guess if it was Japanese, it'd be Dairon. Yeah. Dairon. How Daironic. I always chase that high. Did you like No Through Road? Yeah, it was good. As far as like fan-made, or not fan-made, but like just a community-made video meant to be creepy, it was pretty good. That's one I have not seen. I'd recommend it. It's a good one. Like like Keyshawn said. Yeah, I really like horror. It's my favorite genre, and I feel like a real druggie here because horror doesn't really scare me. I keep on watching new horror stuff for something to finally like scare me again. Now that's not to say that I don't find some stuff unsettling. Last time I felt really unsettled by something horror-related was the movie Hereditary. And if you haven't seen Hereditary, I highly recommend it. It's very good. But I have not been scared by anything since, like, my college days. Horror is also my favorite genre. I mean, that's why I started this, this specific solo stream was for horror stuff, but I quickly ran out of like good horror stuff, and I wasn't about to like sift through all the schlock to find decent horror, whatever, indie stuff on like Steam and all that. And it was just kind of easier to do games that were like in a series. Actually, it was not affected at all by Hereditary. Apparently, it's scary to a lot of people. I didn't find it scary, but like the shit that happened to his sister and like the idea of just like the possessions and all that, and all this shit was done by a satanic cult and like all that. It's unnerving. But I did not find it scary. But then again, I feel like my scare nerves have been absolutely run dry. I don't feel anything. Now, that's not to say that I don't find things scary. For example, I don't necessarily like going to haunted houses, but that's really for the same reason that I don't like jump scares. I don't think jump scares are scaring. It is human nature to be startled by shit. And jump scares are nothing except you weren't expecting this thing to pop out whenever you looked in the mirror or whatever. You moved the bathroom mirror and, oh my god, there's a creature. That's not scaring, that's being surprised. There is a difference. But yeah. Things like haunted houses, like real life haunted houses, or not real life, but like the ones that you pay money to go into are they're unnerving, but I feel like a lot of why I find them scary is from childhood trauma of my dad making me go to those things every October. I always dreaded October, not because I hated Halloween, but because I didn't want to go to a haunted house, and he always did. So that's something that I have already said I don't want to make Cal do, but if he wants to do it, then we totally can. It'd probably just be me and him, though. Ryder probably wouldn't want to go. Jump scare. Yeah, and that's another thing, is like, you feel like you're tricked into being scared with a jump scare. It is cheap. So yeah, there's that aspect too. Big stuff get me scared often. If Hereditary had some megalophobia stuff, then I'm so in. Ironically, my deepest fear is the ocean. I have thalassophobia like a motherfucker. I hate ocean depths. I will not go into the ocean. Like, you can ask Ratter, even when we were in Hawaii and I could see like the bottom of the water, like the seabed, where we were told to come out and go snorkeling and take a look at the sea turtle, blah blah blah. I wouldn't do it. It scared the shit out of me. I do not like deep water, and I think it stems from a fear of the unknown. So actually, if I wanted a game that would make me feel nervous, I don't know, because it seemed like a thing you wanted to do. But and I was actually very thankful when you got the sunburn and we couldn't do the surfing lessons. I was like, thank Christ. Yeah, the surfing would not have been any better. But if I were to play a game that would actually scare the piss out of me, it would definitely be, what's it called? Fuck. Subnautica. Subnautica scares the shit out of me, and it's not even supposed to be that scary of a game. Jump scares are often cheap. What do you mean natural? Oh. I think I'm much more affected by natural horror as opposed to supernatural. I remember Willow Creek had me on the edge at one point. Like, horror related to things in the natural world, like being out in the woods at night. So he's more afraid of things that actually could happen to you. Like, haunted houses and, like, werewolves and, like, shit like that are scary because of, like, the implications and everything. But what scares Space is things that not only exist in the real world, but have been proven to be a thing to be afraid of. Like somebody, a psycho with a gun in the Australian outback, is a real thing that could happen. Would it happen to you? Probably not. Could it happen to you? Potentially, yes. And that is what makes him the most afraid. And I can definitely respect that, because when you know that the threat is actually real, it does change things a bit. White beam! And being out in the woods is scary as fuck. Yep. I got that fat beam, though. Look at me go with my fat beam. And then we go, whee! But yeah, thalassophobia is definitely my absolute, like, I can't, I do not fuck with this. I hate it so much. Yeah, maybe not things that actually could happen to you. Like, you could never be hunted by a xenomorph, but wild animals are real, and xenomorph is just like a wild animal. So it hits at a very real source of fear. A lot more primal, like, this situation seems like it could actually happen. Maybe not in this exact capacity, but enough to where I am afraid of the implications. I live in the woods. It's actually quite nice, in my opinion. I also like the woods, but I agree that I would feel very uncomfortable if I didn't have like some sort of like safety thing at night. That would be a little bit unnerving. Ooh. How does that get over there? Oh, I can't yet. I gotta get that teleport thing. I did think about what I'd do if I was alone in the woods and heard something weird. I just don't want to be out in that situation where I'd have to make a decision in a moment when I can't think of one. Grammar errors galore. Holy shit, I hate texting. Understandable. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I like watching these streams now with the PC, using the keyboard. I positively hate having to type out my thoughts on the phone, but actually typing it out while you're watching is completely different. Got that. Ran over here. That's a dead end. Do I need to go back? I think I might need to go back. Nope. Can't go back. Okay. Duly noted. Give me health. So I am supposed to go this way. Ah. I just didn't fuck around with it enough. And here comes Emmy. Oh, she's a fast bitch. Shit. Let me out. Fuck me! No. Need to get to a save point. It is 8:12. We've made some good progress this time around. Hi, baby girl. Oh, you are so very, very cute. I acknowledge your cuteness. Oh, that's right. That's one of the things where if my fat ass gets on it, it won't go. That's right. La 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 la. I just feel like the moment they reveal a ghost, it's basically saying magic, and I point, and at that point I just check out because they can make it literally do whatever they want. So who the fuck gives a shit? Yeah. I also don't like it whenever a horror movie, shows the creature too much, because then it starts to lose its impact. Something like Alien, where like the creature is implied, but you don't actually see it all the time, is great. Something like very obscure poll here, but the movie Mama, where you're aware that there's an entity, but then you have a prolonged interaction with it in the final 10 minutes. It just kind of goes like, oh, okay. Alright, is the movie done yet? Yeah. But anyways. We have saved. And this will end our first episode of Metroid Dread. Thank you guys for joining me. We will see y'all not this Wednesday, but the next Wednesday, where Ratter will actually be finishing up the Futaba dungeon. Hopefully. She is now on hour 100. Let's get Best Girl in the ranks. And then we'll be continuing Metroid Dread on the following Thursday. So, like we always say, night-night, don't let the Emmys bite. See you guys.